Yo, just doing a little thing here before I get to get into my walk. Just a little talk about me being a woman and into building and constructing things, and been trying to get to architecture for some years, and building, framing, and things like that. I always wanted to build a house and build my own house and be an architect and build things, pretty things, and work like in an architecture firm. My brother recently did some landscaping, and I've also been trying to get into doing some landscaping and things like that. And I felt some type of way a little bit about when my mom called him over to do some shutters. I felt challenged, that I wasn't getting a fair chance because of the fact that I'm a woman, and that I've been challenged with being a girl, a woman, all my days in building. And the only way that I really successfully rose to that challenge was to get out and do things on my own. I worked for Habitat for Humanity for a while. Also tried to apply to the Peace Corps, AmeriCorps, and do building things and do little projects on my own, because nobody else would really do many of those things with me, mainly because they have to teach you. It's hard work, and they don't have the patience, or maybe they don't have the capacity, knowledge and patience and grace to take you where you need to go, your level of knowledge and your potential. So with that said, throughout the years I've been exploring the web and doing researches and trying to find places for women that they teach to building and construction and things like that, architecture. I'm looking at schools, Mississippi State University, FAMU, of course. At first I went to Auburn, didn't get to Auburn, but continue to do little things on my own. So try to get into landscaping businesses here around town. It's like you have to know someone, or you have to already have established some type of business for yourself or anything like that. They're not taking people in off the street and just teaching them. You have to have seems like you have to have some kind of experience, not just a need or want to do something, but for me, having the motivation and knowing what you want out of things, I think is very inspirational. It's not just inspirational, but it's a place to start. It's a place to go on. You have something solid that, okay, I would like to learn this, and go into the depths of it. Just finding somebody to match up with you who wants to teach you that. There ain't many people out here that want to teach that. They just want to get in and they want to do the work because that's what it takes. But they're not interested in teaching people how to do things, because it's like they go, well, that's more money taken away from me. You can't look at that. You can't look at life like that, because there's so many people here. And the thing is, God wants us to bless each other. He wants us to live for Him, not for ourselves. So, and one way people learn and do better and look towards God in life is when they can see Jesus working in their life. And when you can't see Jesus working in your life, you're study grabbing and looking to yourself. So, we got to keep towards teaching, because that's our main purpose. We have to, and that way you build upon things, and there's no fear of somebody getting something more than you, because you respect where everything is coming from. It's the way it ought to be. Things are hard, and they're making it like, well, there's more to it than that. Of course there is, but at the end of the day too, his yoke is easy, and you can't go past that. You can't go more than Jesus. You can't do it. So the little wool we try to pull over each other's eyes when we say, oh, it's deeper than that. Of course it is. Of course it is. But you ain't going past Jesus. So I just think that's so important. And it's like when they do women the way they do, it's like, I understand where I'm coming from, but you're not going to tell me I'm being lazy. You're not going to tell me I can't do something, because when you come up and try to take away, what are you going to say? Oh, you're being lazy, or you can't do this. I can do it more than you can. Of course you can. That's not the issue. The issue is that we're not utilizing things the way we need to be doing it. We're not doing it that way. Your praise might be bigger, but mine's smaller. But isn't my praise still sufficient? It is. You can't take that away from me. And when you go taking it away from me, you trespass against me. And then when you teach me to trespass, what do? I take that and trespass against the other. Unless I know not to. Unless I know to give it to Jesus and give it to God. And to fix that. God, when you put somebody will be trustworthy of me, that we would get things accomplished that we need to get accomplished. And give glory to you and not to ourselves. Because I've lived here on this earth as long as I've lived here, and I've been through some things. That's why. And I know there's a better way. I've seen it, I've lived it in my youth. Sometimes less than any time. But in those times that I have lived in it, it has been the most life-changing thing in my life that has anchored me to do things better. To see things better, to look for better. So, I'm constantly trying to challenge things, and I'm thankful for the little fruits that I do get, because I will work to plant and build on them. And to get away from envious and jealousy